نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. Slaughtering animal on Eid al-Adha, on that big Eid day, is a way of coming close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Taqarrub, to seek the nearness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through the act of devotion. In Islam there is charity which is different than the rituals which we do for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, slaughtering an animal on Eid day is not an act of charity. We don't do it to feed people. It is done because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants animal to be slaughtered on that day as a compensation for the life of the Prophet Ismail alayhi salam, the son of Ibrahim alayhi salam. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through that made it a means to save ourselves. So our life has been spared by slaughtering an animal. Now one may ask why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted. That's Allah's choice. It's so strange for people to ask a question like that when they and their 5-year-old have a choice, and yet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, being the creator of whole universe and everything, cannot have a choice of his own. And we somehow should be dictating that and telling Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala what he should want and what he shouldn't, what befits it or what it doesn't. So that's very, very awkward and quite a audacious stance. But anyway, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded men, which is Ibrahim alayhi salam, to slaughter his son to prove his loyalty and connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is how Allah wanted it. And Ibrahim alayhi salam did that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala replaced it with a ram. Now that's the courtesy, that's the nicety, that's the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Otherwise we'll be slaughtering our children. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala replaces it with an animal, and that is why we get animals to slaughter on that day. It is not to feed the poor people. And that's a misconception, and that is why some people feel that we might be able to donate money instead of slaughtered animal, because that meat is not required. Maybe someone might have distaste for meat. They don't take it, they're vegetarian, or they have got cardiac condition, some others atherosclerosis, so they avoid meat anyway, or they have allergy to some of that. So we can't help them, so let's just help them with cash. No, you can't do that. This is a ritual. This is not done to feed people. If that is clear, then it will be very easily understood that we cannot opt for financial support. Rather, we should be going ahead with this slaughtering animal. Now there could be cheaper animal, doesn't have to be goat, could be a cow with 7 parts in it, and that tends to be cheaper, but doesn't have to be quite big and fat. It could be simple something, inshallah ta'ala, as long as it's done with everyone who has a quantum of zakat. They should be doing it for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.